They be spazzing on me. They ain't give me no QR gun, bro. They supposed to give me a QR gun. Damn, I gotta do this for every order for him too. Fuck. What's up, y'all? I don't know what's going on my TikTok. I think we froze over here. That happened. Good morning, y'all. Top of the morning. I know y'all probably like, you got the do-rag on. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm behind on work. Yeah, I'm behind on work. I'm so behind, y'all. I gotta get this done. I know I'm behind because I'm 3 weeks behind on one of my people's drug tests. Like, what? That can't be like that, y'all. You gotta get that done. Good morning, y'all. Renee, what's up? Good morning. How you doing this morning? I know we gonna rise and learn this morning though, for sure. We're gonna talk about to buy a call posted. Like when you talk to the local agencies, supposed to be trying to wrap that call up in about 5 minutes. Some of y'all stay on the phone with them too long. Some of y'all over explaining yourself, which is not good. Y'all not giving a chance for the people to, ask y'all questions. Y'all just trying to throw everything out there. That's supposed to be added value. And the way you're supposed to see the way you're supposed to identify if you adding value is if people asking you questions. Y'all just be splatting out everything y'all was there. Like, nah, y'all gotta calm down, chill out, right? In that conversation, we about to get into it in the first half of this in the morning. Hold on right quick. Hold on. So, within that 5 minutes, you should be covering who you are, what you offer, who it's for, your basic qualifications, and basically being direct and asking them, do they people need their services? Valerie, good morning. Y'all get what I'm saying? When you talk to the local agency, sometimes y'all be over talking yourself. What's saying? The 5-minute conversations, 5-minute rule, right? And y'all get in the community, y'all know about this rule, stuff like that. Y'all stop watching from outside and trying to find out everything. But if y'all get in the community, y'all find out who are you, right? Who are you as a company? What you offer as a company? Who your company offering these services for? What's the basic qualifications to get in your spot? And most of all, am I wasting my time talking to you, or that question? That's the last question basically. Am I wasting my time talking to you? And that question just basically is, do you think you have any clients that need this service, right? Drake, what's up? Good morning. Do you have to create a website for your housing program? Absolutely, you definitely do. Don't go outside butt naked now. Just got my LLC, launching my website, creating my waiting list. Let's go. Is it better to meet the agencies in person or face-to-face? I like both. It just depends on what you're eligible to do. To be honest, it just depends on what you're eligible to do. If you're eligible to meet people face-to-face, then that's what you should do. I watch all your videos. Keep going, brother. I appreciate that for sure. But y'all get what I'm saying when you talk to these local agencies? Y'all be all over the place, right? And it's simple. It's real simple. You explain who you are, right, as a company. You explain who it's for, who your services are for. These are just talking points I'm trying to get y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't out here just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get people to talk to y'all instead of, you know, y'all having to keep trying to talk to them and explain to yourself. I gotta know if a person gonna do it, they gonna do it. If they not gonna do it, they not gonna do it. If a person is interested, they interested. If they not interested, they not interested. Right? So don't waste your time being on the phone with these people for that long, explaining everything you gotta explain, and then y'all get mad when you're not sending y'all nobody. That's because y'all not identifying the conversation. And for beginners, of course, it's something new. You be like, oh dang, I ain't get that. But as you start going and you start getting more, you know, into the business, you're gonna start identifying BS when it's BS. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody gonna send you somebody they not. So this is why I'm trying to tell y'all. When it comes to this, right? You want to your 5-minute conversation. You should be covering who you are, what you offer, who it's for, basic qualifications, and a direct question. Do you have people in here that need this? For sure. No, you do not want to get the house first. This is why we talking about this is why I'm talking about marketing right now. So I'm talking about local agencies right now. You want to get your foundation together first. That's important. Foundation is important. You ain't got that foundation together, there's no reason you should be talking to local agencies. This right here shouldn't even be a thing you should be taking action on. You should be taking action on your foundation. The foundation is basically getting dressed. Y'all present yourself to go outside. How would you want yourself presented to go outside? Now, all the other extra LLC, how you set up all of that, I ain't gonna get into all of that. Y'all can snatch the replay, jump in the community, and y'all find out that, however, you do need your foundation. One of the things you do need in your foundation that's important is a business email. You get 2 for 1 when you get your business email, right? You get 2 for 1. You get your domain, you get your business email. Those 2 things that you are going to need, regardless. I don't care what nobody say. Like, starting a business, you need that. Like, if you got a business today and you don't have a business email, you already started off on the wrong foot. So that's something, those is important. However, it is some other pieces to your foundation. Y'all know I'm super transparent with y'all. Am I gonna come up here and just spat it out? Nah, absolutely not. Y'all gotta join the community, get a replay, do something like that. But I'm gonna push you in the right direction, for sure. I'm gonna push you in the right direction. I'm gonna give y'all the information to go towards the right direction. I'm just not gonna give y'all the information to open the door, if that makes sense, right? Unless you end up, you know, getting a replay or something like that, then, you know, I have no choice but to, you know, guide you to the door. But I'm gonna point y'all in the right direction on my live. That's just how I am. I'm point y'all in the right directions. All right. So once you get that foundation, once you get the pieces to your foundation together, because you definitely need that. I said one thing that being in your foundation you need is your is your business email. Do you save up for your first house to furnish? Honestly, Deja, you could get that stuff donated. It's literally about networking. This business is about networking. So you can literally get that donated. Yeah, you can use business credit too, but you ain't gotta rank out your credit to get the furniture. I'm telling you that. Building the waiting list. Let's go. I brought a foreclosure out there, east side, 3-bedroom, gonna start this. Let's go. You're gonna be eating too off that property. I can't wait till I get my house together. Good morning is me. You said good morning. You say good morning. Say, let me not be rude to my people who come in here and say good morning. Damn, I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but good morning, Curtis. Do you have to have leave a dishwasher in the home? Absolutely not. I wanted to ask a question going back to what you were talking about, business email. Should it be professional email or could it be a Gmail? Professional email, Gmail does give you a professional email, Nicole, so you can use Google Workspace to get y'all a business email. So that's some sauce for y'all. I have your PDF training. How do I join the community? What PDF training? What, the ebook? The ebook don't get you in the community. I'm so sorry. It has to be like a replay or something like that. Even though the ebook can help you out, it get you started, help you. You don't gotta join the community. Ebook got enough information, but it just don't get you in the community. Foundation first. Stop. Do nothing until you get your foundation first. Absolutely. That's what you need first. Your foundation is definitely important. Mr. Reach keep giving us nuggets. Please put your listening ears up and keep it moving. You gotta have some common sense when you're doing business. Absolutely though, you ain't lying. I read that already, okay. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. So, like I was saying to y'all, so when it comes to your foundation is first, right? The first thing you want to do is start with mindset, right? You that's the first thing that happens, right? You jump up in the morning, you see a video or something, you be like, yo, this is something I can do. You think of yourself a name, you get your name right. You make sure your name is not taken. So you're gonna go on the website. It's pronounced Bonita. Should I remove the dishwasher? Nah, leave it there. They just don't use it. Good morning, Shaw, from the rack. Good morning from the rack. Also, why the tire shops? I know they make it bank with used tires. What you said? They make it bank. The used tires. If I purchase Lenny's replay, is yours in the FB group or only in the inner circle? Oh, it's only in the inner circle. So you would have to join the inner circle if you purchase Lenny replay and you want to see mine. You have to join the inner circle. That's probably the cheapest way to see it. Other than that, you have to purchase it, and I probably wouldn't purchase it. I would just go in the inner circle and do that, and subscribe. Google Workspace is about $14 or anywhere from $12 to $14 a month. It's definitely not free. You could get a free email, but y'all, I'll be trying to set y'all up so y'all look professional. I'll be trying to set y'all up so y'all are on the right, how do you book one-on-one learning? So I got a link here, my one-on-ones, just come with some questions. Y'all can use them one-on-ones for a couple things. Like I'm doing marketing calls as well with people now. So y'all could book a one-on-one call. I'll market with y'all for that hour. Y'all just got to be prepared to have 10 companies ready to call. Don't sit there. Don't get on the phone with me and try to get the companies ready. That don't make no sense. Because at that point, you wasting time. So have your companies ready. I'll definitely make a couple calls with y'all. I'll definitely show y'all how the ropes go. Right now it's $175. It is gonna go up because I'm opening that door to be marketing with people, and basically I'm about to be putting money in y'all housing. So that price definitely gonna change. But for right now, that's what it is. But back to what I was talking about, because if I start reading y'all comments, I'm gonna get on sidetrack, and I gotta finish this too. But I'm gonna answer y'all comments. But yes, when coming into this business, you want to have your business name, things like that. You want to make sure you got some, you branding yourself. Make sure you got that part of it, and then you're gonna start getting into your business email. You need that. That's important. Your business email can do two things. You can do that thing over 5-6 times, or you could do it one time. Just always remember, whatever your business email is, that is your website name. Remember that. So if you put Big Old Booty by the Valley, your website is gonna be named Big Old Booty by the Valley, and you're gonna have to pay to go change that. So just make sure. Sometime what you want may not be available. You gotta get creative. You gotta get creative. But y'all should not be walking around with these crazy emails that be saying, Big Girl Shonda or Pretty Shonda or, like I said, Big Booty by the Valley. Like all of these crazy emails, and cause y'all be looking at y'all emails. Y'all be sending me emails, and I be looking at y'all emails like, what? Like, how's y'all doing business with these emails like this? And y'all be wondering like why people be like, I ain't sending you nobody. I wouldn't send Jason with the Gap. Nobody neither. Like, what the hell? I gotta change y'all how y'all look. I can't wait for the taxes to drop so I can get started. Let's go. You gotta change how you look. Right? That's how you present yourself. How you present yourself is how people gonna see you, for sure. Right? So make sure y'all got these emails put together. Business email, professional email is the same. That was a hell of an example. Nah, seriously, like I be getting emails from people that shit be like, it be saying crazy stuff. Like I be like, what the hell? But y'all be wanting to get started. And if y'all emailing me, because y'all don't know me from the can of paint, right? So if y'all emailing me with sweet lady 69, right? You feel me? Most likely y'all emailing them people with sweet lady 69 too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta change that up. Y'all foundation is important. That's how you present yourself. That's your first impression to seeing these people, whether you sending an email to them, whether you going in there and you giving them your email, whether you taking their email and you sending emails back. It should say Sweet Lady 69, Big Booty by the Valley, John with the Gat. What else? Y'all be having like crazy shit, like y'all be having y'all kid's name and then y'all be having like mad numbers after it. Like, I'll just go get a professional business email. Like, make it simple. Make it simple for yourself. Don't make it like, y'all gotta know that you repping your company for sure. However, now that we got the foundation part sold up, right? Yes, you gotta you absolutely walk in with a professional mindset. Like, change all of that. Like, if you want to be pretty T, be pretty T when you off the clock. Be pretty T when you off the clock. That's cool. But for now, be safe haven housing, right? Be that. Be safe haven housing. You want your email? Let me even drop some. I told y'all we gonna learn this morning, y'all. So let me tell y'all little things I be seeing. So when you setting up your business email, you either want to use info or admin, y'all. Like, y'all be putting Keisha at safehaven.com. Like, what the hell, y'all? Like, y'all gotta start being like incognito when it comes to business, y'all. I know y'all be wanting to be the boss and I'm the boss, but like, y'all gotta start being incognito, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Life, I'm telling y'all. I used to be the same way. Wanting to put my name on everything. Oh, I'm put my name on it. This is my stuff. This is mine right here. I'm put my name on here. You feel me? Y'all, it's not like, y'all, trust me, put admin, info, at whatever. It'll help you in the long run, I'm telling you. Especially when it comes to like funding and stuff like that. It will help you in the long run, I'm telling you. The first couple companies I made, my name, I'm happy as hell. I'm sitting up there like, yeah, I want my name up here. Yeah, like, it's mine. Like, I'm like, y'all, like, remember this, right? Own nothing, but control everything. That's a real thing, y'all. That's a real thing. Like, that's a real thing. You will never know until you start running into stuff like that. But I'm telling y'all, it's a real thing. So, back to what I was saying. With y'all emails, right? You want info at safehaven.com, .org, .biz, however you look at that. A lot of people go, oh, .org is a health thing. Y'all, .org is a thing, y'all. Like, it's not no health thing. Like, .org is just another sort of like .com, y'all. Like, people be putting too much into it. But you can use that. You can use biz as well. But anyway, you want it set up like that. You don't want it set up. Y'all don't want it set up, Michelle at safehaven, .com, .org. You don't want it like that. It doesn't look professional at all. I'm telling y'all this because I take applications too. So when we hire people and they be having funny name and funny emails and stuff like that, we do not hire them, y'all. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, this shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? And right now, technically, y'all are trying to get hired by a local agency, right? Y'all trying to partner with a local agency. We all are, right? So you want to make sure that, these people feel comfortable sending their people up. Damn, did I do that right? Something ain't right. Oh my gosh. As I was saying, let me see. I'll read some of y'all comments real quick. It's Mr. Absolutely Not Himself. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, put LLC in holding companies. That's cool too. So this ILF group is someone stated that if you put solutions in front of your business name, it's easier to get funding for if applying for grants. Do you feel that that's true? Honestly, solutions is one of the options to put in your LLC. So I don't know if it will make it easier for you to get grants and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It does make it lighter for you to get funding, further down the line. Because when you start putting like just show them stuff. You start putting like investments, housing, and stuff like that. Those is like cars and stuff like those. Those is like red flags to the bank. So if they taking the nut terms, yeah, I agree. With the grants, y'all, like that grant stuff is a thing, y'all. Like y'all be on them grants, y'all. Like it's people up here that's real grant writers, right? And y'all sit in their lodge, y'all. They'll break it down for y'all. I'm not saying that you cannot get a grant, but the way I'm teaching y'all how to go straight to the money. That grant stuff, that's a waiting process. That's a waiting process, y'all. Like ain't nobody got time. I don't have time to wait. Like I'm trying to get to the money as fast as possible, right? And if you got time to wait, then yeah, go through the channels. But however, I always tell y'all, you cannot get a grant unless you have a 501c yourself or you have partnered with somebody. Now, grants as far as like minority grants and black-owned women business grants, you could get those from the SBA. However, it's a big old line for that. You got to tap in with that so you can get that. But if y'all talking about like these housing grants, that people be like, putting down on y'all, you could get this grant to house people that have no money. The people that be telling y'all that's stupid nonsense. Y'all, that's not direct. That's a waiting game. That's a waiting game, y'all. That's a waiting game. By the time you wait for that, I'll be done ran up 3 houses already. Y'all should still be waiting for a damn grant. To be honest, I'll be done past you already. Now you still sitting there on the sideline looking at me. And another thing, I always tell y'all, man, y'all be listening to these people that be telling, oh, you can get a grant for housing. You can get a grant to house people with no money. You can get a grant. They send you a grant. Tell them to show you the facts, y'all. Tell them to show y'all the facts. Like, I come with receipts, right? I don't play that. I come with receipts. Like, y'all forever. Anything I tell y'all up here, if you ask me, I could pull the receipts. Like, no cap. Like, I don't have problem. Like, I don't have problem showing y'all. I don't have problem showing y'all nothing because I don't have time to be lying to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So I tell y'all what's going on, what I got going on. You feel what I'm saying? So if you be like, oh, Jay lying on this, I could literally pull up the receipts for y'all. Like, that's just me. I'm just a fact. I'm just a fact type of person. Like, I don't got time for that. Too many people be capping on the internet trying to get y'all to click for sales and click for this and click for that. I ain't got time for that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't got time for you coming back to me later on and being like, this don't work, or this is not this. This is not this. So I be super transparent with y'all up front. Look, you're going to make $1,500, $2,000 off of each house, right? That's the minimum. However, off of one house, you can possibly make $25,000, $3,000, $5,000. That's absolutely true. But I'm telling y'all, bare minimum, you gonna make $1,500, $2,000, right? So this is what I'm telling y'all. So y'all don't get in here and y'all thinking like, what's up? Not yet. What's up? I don't want y'all to get in here thinking, oh, off my first house, I'm gonna make 10K, or I'm gonna be making 7K, or I'm gonna be making all of this money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all under that impression. Like, I don't want y'all under that. No, y'all first house, y'all probably make $1,500, $2,000 a month. Now, if you make over that, what do you do? Congratulations. I'm super happy for you. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna set your expectations where you need to be. Like, you need to know, like, oh, all right, cool. So when you make that $1,500, $2,000, you ain't looking back and come trying to DM me, tell me I only made $1,500 this month. Why is that? Or I lied. No, I didn't lie to you. I told you exactly what you can make. Now you stack those houses, you can scale this business in like 90 days. Now you could be making 10K a month, 20K months. You could be making that shit in like 90 days, 4 months. No cap. It's just depending on, how you operate, how you set up your stuff, and how you move in, and what's the demand in your area. Now that could be, you could definitely run it up. But typically, y'all, when you first starting out, it's $1,500, $2,000 a month. Especially with one house. You're not gonna get rich off one house. It's gonna change your life, but you're not gonna get rich off one house. It's gonna change your life. It's gonna change how you see life. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna change how you see homeless people. Because right now, before I started this business, I did not see homeless people the way I see homeless people right now. I thought the same way y'all thought. They homeless as hell. How the hell they get money? They ain't getting no money. Ain't got no check. He sitting here with a sign. He bugging. I used to be like, nah, they tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or this and the third. Like, however, once I start getting into the business, I'm like, oh, okay. They is getting some checks. These people just, he either fell off on the side or literally can't afford it right now. Things like that. Like, so it ain't really that. Do you have to register with your state as a business? What you mean? You definitely got to be incorporated. What is the fee for a bed? The fee for a bed, my fee is like anywhere from $650 to $700. $1,500 is after you pay bills and rent. Yes, every time y'all hear me talk about money, it's gonna be profit. I ain't talking about what we gotta get at people, because that ain't ours. That ain't ours at all. That ain't mine. So I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what I bring home, y'all. Which I gonna bring home minimum $1,500 to $2,000. That's off one house. You feel me? Unless you in somewhere where your rent is $800. If your rent $800, I promise you, you're gonna bring $800 back. That's just how it go. You're gonna bring $800 or more back. Now, could you, like, am I at 10, 20K months? Yes, I am, y'all. I've been doing this since 2020, y'all. Been doing this since 21, y'all. Basically, coming out of the pandemic, I've been doing this. So, of course, yes, I'm at 10, 20K months. Do I get 10, 20K every month? Hell no. Hell no. Some months is lower, some months is higher. No, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it go. But I be trying to be transparent with y'all so y'all can understand. So y'all don't get in here and thinking, oh, I'm about to be rich. Like, I'm looking at these videos, I'm about to be rich. Like, oh, they doing this, they doing that. Like, nah, y'all. Did you drop off screenings at the business to create your, create a wait list? I didn't. So you gonna contact your local agencies. When picking a name, is there a certain ending to have, like, to get funded? Nah, just don't use, like, investments, housing, and stuff like that. Don't use all that. Y'all listen to him. I opened in March and I've been getting all pointers and stuff. Let's go, Tiff. How many houses do you want? Me right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool at like 6, 7. Like, I could have had 15 houses, 20 houses, y'all. But like, I don't want that many houses, y'all. Like, I don't want that many houses. Like, I got other stuff going on. So like, I got my hands in different businesses. So I just don't want to stack that many houses. I'm comfortable on this business adventure with the money that I bring in every month, with the money that's possible that I can bring in every month. I don't have to hire extra people. I can kind of control this by myself. Anywhere from 10 to 20 is good for me, especially just for one business, one entity. So in my mind, I got like a thing in my mind, a plan. Like, if I start this business make 10 to 20, cool. If I start this business make 10 to 20, cool. This business make 10 to 20, cool. All the way around the board, if I get 5 of those and they make 10 to 20, I'll be a millionaire, or I would have $1 million cash flow. So that's just my mindset of it, you feel me? So I don't want 20, 13 houses, 14 houses, 15 houses, 20 houses, 100 and something houses. Like, the most I probably get, bro, I probably is like 8. Business got to be going crazy out of this world for me to get 10 houses, y'all. Just to be honest with y'all. I'm really connected with caseworkers at my job hospital. Now I'm applying for my first property. Thanks for your guidance. Let's go, Mary. Let's turn up now, Mary. Let's turn up now. Let's see. Let me ask some questions. Good morning, Sharon. What about using your first initial and some part of your last name is your business email with the dot and info? Why do you want to use your name? Like, I'm not understanding that. Why do you want to use that? Tell me that. Tell me why you want to put your name in your email. Straight to the money, Billy Young. That's what we do, man. I showed y'all exactly how to get straight to the money. Is the drug test waiver in your replay? No, drug test waiver is not in my replay. This is not a thing for everybody, so this is just something extra I do. However, if you do want the waiver and things like that, I can get it to you. But it's not in my replay. Absolutely not. I don't really even talk about drug testing in my replay because this is not a thing. I only do this because I house SBs, y'all. If I ain't house SBs, I would not be doing this. I just talked about that. Exactly. Grants are not quick. Fast Money J is trying to show you how to get to the money fast. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell y'all where the ATM at so you can go put your card in and take the money out. Y'all want to go send a check off and wait for the check to clear. I'm trying to tell y'all how to go to the ATM and get the money out. Good morning, Jay. Guess what? I have contacted by the agency that assists homeless finding housing as well as single leads from Facebook posting. I'm so excited. I meet with the landlord today for lunch to discuss partnership. Let's go now. Let's go now. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the way you come across. I have such a hard time with people making it seem like it's so easy just to do. Just do this. They want the money, and they only want to show you bits and pieces of it. I have purchased from other people who are doing this housing thing, and I can say I feel like what you're doing in Texas is not We can do things in North Carolina, even though I purchased from other content creators. I feel like there are missing pieces of the puzzle. They definitely believe y'all out missing pieces. Everybody want to get some clicks, y'all. Everybody want to get y'all some sales. Everybody want like, oh, buy this. And it's cool. I do have a replay, y'all, and I do tell y'all, yeah, if you want to get all into it and you want to get to the bottom line of it, yes, you got to buy the replay. However, I could definitely give y'all some stuff to move y'all in the right direction. You just gonna have to do a little bit more research, bump your head a little bit, but it is what it is. Like, you got to get there how you gonna get there. Everybody got their own journey. This is definitely a work in Milwaukee. You could definitely get it done. You might be on that $1,500 a month side, but you could definitely get it done. A little more now, I like that. How many houses do you have? Right now I got 6. Are you still coming to Detroit? I'm definitely trying to come to Midwest. Pray for me and my team. We ready to get this going. Let's go now. Is 700 too much for a share room in Dayton? It just depends on what your rent is. Do you run background checks on your people? I don't. Damn, I don't got his stuff in here. Shit. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get a couple of these done. I'm about to go on a little rant real quick so I can get these done. Hold on. I got a timeline I'm trying to be in here and be in and out. I should have never went live because y'all be distracted me. 01, 09, 76. I got some TikTok questions. How do you determine your type of community to work with veterans, homeless, returning citizens, elderly? Me, I take anybody that get a check, they come through the door, and then I sort out personalities. So that's I don't divide my people by whether you're a senior, veteran, or whatever. I don't care about that. You got a check? You got a check? You want to stay? Oh yeah. You do drugs? You ain't got to. Okay. You cool with it? So no drugs here. All right, we good then. All right, cool. Say no more. Come in. That's it, y'all. Like, I don't be, oh, you're a veteran? Oh, you're a senior? Oh, I can't take him. He not a veteran. Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's why a lot of y'all beds be empty. That's why y'all be saying, inboxing me. Like, oh, I've been marketing for this long, but I haven't got a bed yet. And I'll be like, what? Why? And then I start dissecting y'all situation, and I start asking questions. And then y'all be like, well, I'm just looking for seniors. And I'll be like, well, that's why your bed's empty. That's exactly why your bed is empty, because you sitting here talking about what you just looking for. Like I tell y'all all the time, just starting out, y'all should not be, beggars cannot be choosers. You're not about to beg me for my non-laters and tell me you only want the red ones. Absolutely not. You're going to get yellow. I'm telling you that from the beginning. Do you put 1 or 2 TVs in each room? Hold on. My bad, Facebook. I got to go TikTok. They got like 60-something comments over here, and they feel like I'm ignoring them. Do you get the money direct deposit? No, I go collect the cash. So basically anyone with stable income. There we go. Now we catching on. JJ Better, good morning. Now we catching on. I missed what you said about choosing a business name. Choosing a business name, it's up to you. Just don't use anything like housing, investments, especially if you're trying to get funded. If you don't care about funding, then do what you got to do. When I say funding, I mean funded from the bank, y'all. I'm not talking about no grant. I just joined J Community in October. Him and Lane is definitely giving real information. Absolutely. Let's go. You got policies and procedures. Policies and procedures is nothing but rules. So I do have rules. But you don't have to have policies and procedures like along with the state. I need that it is in the community, the waiver. I didn't put it in the community, but I will. I can do that for y'all. I appreciate, respect, how honest you have been with us and the expectations. Nah, for sure. I want y'all to know. I don't want y'all to be coming in here thinking like, oh, I'm about to make this amount of money. Like, absolutely not, y'all. Can I use the money from tenants to furnish the homes? Absolutely. I seen somebody finesse that before. Hey, Shay, good morning. Do you go out, feed the homeless, speak on your business, or just straight use case managers? I'm more of a case manager. I'm more of a case manager type person. I do want to go feed the homeless though. I do want to go feed the homeless though. I want to take my people with me, but more of a case manager type of person. How do you guarantee they pay you monthly, or are you the payee? You can be a payee, but most likely, most of these people are not running off with no check, y'all. They want somewhere to stay. So if you're in the inner circle, you have to get into the community first. Once you get into the community, then you can use the link to get in the inner circle. Right now, it's $27 a month. It's about to go up, y'all, because I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to start showing y'all how to, step by step, how to get funding on y'all LLC. So I hope, like, these last 2 years, whoever been with me, been listening to me when I've been telling y'all, don't do this, don't do that, I'm going to put y'all down later on in life. I'm about to start putting y'all down on the wraparound services as well. So, you ever move people in the house, wasn't all the way ready? Absolutely. I'm about to do that right now, Shelly. I'm about to do that right now. I'm about to move people in my new house, and the house ain't even ready yet. I got the TV over here. I got to go put it up. I got 2 beds over there right there. I got a whole, look, Shelly. I got a whole stuff over there to put in that house. I got beds and mattresses here, like, but I'm about to dead serious go put them in the house. I ain't even lying. Cause I got a waiting list. I got a waiting list that's calling demand. Like, and I got 2 people up there I really want to get. Like, I really want to get them. Like, I really don't want to miss this train right here. The one lady, she get almost $2,700 a month. I need her. And she elderly. She like 60-something years old. I interviewed her already. She don't got no family. Like, she just, she came here from somewhere. But I'm trying to line her up. But I don't have a bed for her right now. And she don't care about being in a shared room. That works out perfect. Now the other lady, I ain't get to talk to her. But that one lady, I want her. I need her in my housing. So I'm trying to make that happen. Top of the morning. I'm trying to read y'all comments. I'm trying to get to the top so I can read all y'all comments and try to answer y'all right quick. Let's say, what's good, bro? Do you have to have property managers, or do you manage the properties yourself? I manage everything myself. That's why I'm not trying to go to 10, 20 houses. That's why I'm telling y'all I stay under 10 and I'm good. Because under 10, if nobody want to do this with me and everybody decides to leave, guess what? I can still handle this. What happens when they don't pay? They get out. No pay, no stay. No pay, no stay. So when you first get the house, what's the range that you will pay for rent? Make sure you have a profit. It varies in each city. It varies in each city, but I like 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. That's what I like to start with. It's easy to fill. If you got a Vision, you can find another little extra spot. No, I'm okay. You can find an extra spot. You can find an extra spot in there, make some extra paper. Rent don't be too high. However, if you paying, just say, if you paying $1,500, if you paying $1,700 for a 3-bedroom, and a 4-bedroom costs $2,100, you better go get the 4-bedroom. Like, don't even waste your time to get the 3-bedroom. That don't make no sense, because the ratio to that $400 to what you charging for a room is gonna make you more money. That's just a little gem, y'all. That's just a little gem. I'm about to get off of here because y'all got me in the I'm on that lunch and learn mode. And when I first came up here, it was only a couple of us up here. And I can't be giving all of y'all the sauce, y'all. Y'all gotta show up for it. I'm gonna answer y'all questions though. Ebony, good morning. I appreciate your transparency. No problem. Gotta have different flows of income. This is what you make you a millionaire. You gotta be able to manage your houses for sure. Do you have a site manager? I don't, Brian. I don't have a site manager at all. That's why I don't want to have so many things. I want to keep this in the form of
you pay Tidra.
not having staff.
And it's on here that you paid it, but Tidra said she didn't get it.
Not having staff. I gotta check.
But I need the email ASAP.
What you call it? Yeah, I like to stay in that range and not have a staff. That's the perfect. How do you handle the ones with alcohol problems? You kick them out. It depends. If it get obsessive, absolutely. You gotta check you can stay. Yeah, why not? You could definitely put SBs in the same room. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why is it so hard to get a house when you mention independent housing? I mean, independent living. Wait, what city you in? I've been following you and ready to jump in and laugh aloud. Don't do me distracted. Not checking. We'll get in the replay. We can get going this week. What happened?
I need the email.
I gotta do this on the computer. No, not on my phone. I gotta do this on the computer. So that's not a 2-second thing.
Oh, well, you gotta stop. I need.
It's not. It doesn't matter if I'm on this or not. That's not
I'm
a
not
2-second
saying
thing.
that. I just need my email. I don't.
But that's
you
not a
just have to
2-second.
stop.
That's not a 2-second thing. Whether I'm still about to do it right now, it's still gonna take me 10, 20 minutes to do it. It's not a 2-second thing. And I'm about to do it right now. It's not a 2-second thing. Though.
Okay.
Like.
Yeah, someone had paid teacher, but you did pay. So you got paid teacher.
People want you to stop everything you doing and do what they want you to do. Hell no. You gotta wait. Talk to the guy who sold us our house, Army friend. A realtor gave me three houses now at the market. Yeah, you got a market heavy, Sharon. I'm happy for you though. So, you definitely got a market now though. You can't don't play around with it at all. Cause you do not want to be having to pay rent for them houses for sure. So make sure you get that list built. That's important. That's why I came up here to talk about marketing to y'all today and talking to local agencies. How do you handle the ones with alcohol? I answered that already. What is the name you use? What you mean? Well, for my business? Did he answer the TV question? My phone started freezing. So yeah, I put TVs in each room. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me add this real quick. I answered that. I'm trying to. Good morning. How much money do I need to start? You could do it under 6K. You could do it under 6K. I found out I can have 5 unrelated people. Do you think this would still work? Absolutely, because the state ain't gonna come on and be like, oh, you got 7 people in here, so I definitely would do it. Regis received 27. How much are you charge her? She probably gonna pay like $750. How long have you been in business? How long did it take you to fill your houses? I've been doing this since right out of the pandemic. Honestly, I got lucky. Like I had a case manager that filled my whole house, but my second house that's where it got real at. But then I had another case manager that fill it, give me the rest of my people over there, and then I kind of like got like nervous, so I kind of like stayed there for a little bit until I built more relationships. Once I built more relationships, that's when I started to scale. So that's where I learned. That's why I be telling y'all don't scale too fast, because that's where I learned like not to scale so fast, because when that first happened, I was on it like y'all. I was like, oh damn, everybody keep calling me, bro. That's why I'm like coming here early, because everybody come to my office, everybody wanting stuff from me. I hate it, y'all. So I'm coming here early. That's why I come here late and do stuff and get up out of here. I don't even know. Hold on. Damn. It's a movie. Fraud prevention. Somebody trying to use my card. I forgot what I was just telling y'all. Let me see what TikTok got going on. If the participant moves out prior to 30 days, do they get a refund? Absolutely not. Especially if they just dip off. I ain't giving them nothing back. Is there a limit to how many people can be in one house? In North Carolina, it's 6, but I be pushing like 8. I ain't gonna lie. I be pushing like 8 in North Carolina. Especially in the 3-bedroom. In the 4-bedroom, may get a little bit bigger. Question: you build your referral list clients before you get the property? Yeah, absolutely. You want to see the money you want to analyze your area and see what type of funds out there for you. You don't just want to just going off of guessing or going off of what you see on the internet because somebody else saying that they getting $750, right? So you thinking, oh, I could get $750. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a thing. Because somebody in Charlotte may be getting $850. I'm right outside of Charlotte. I'm only getting $700. You get what I'm saying? So don't base your stuff off of somebody else. Don't base your stuff off somebody else. Actually put in the work. Go call these people so you can know. Go call these people so you can know what's going on in your area. Y'all be wanting to look at the internet and be like, well, they said that they getting this much, so I know I can get this much. We right here next to each other. That's not true, y'all. It's not true. That's not true to yeah, that's definitely not true. Just because we right here next to each other doesn't mean that you can get the same price that I'm getting. So don't be caught up in that. Go actually put in the work. That's why I tell y'all the steps to go take. That's why I tell y'all, look, you can go here, call these places, ask a couple questions, and when when we first got up here, I told y'all, it's a 5-minute agency rule. Like, you're going to talk to them for 5 minutes. That's your goal. In 5 minutes, you should be able to get everything you need to get out to them and find out the answer whether they got people for you or not. You get what I'm saying? So, 5-minute rules. In that 5 minutes, you want to say who your company is, what your company offer you, who your company offering the services for, what's the basic qualifications of getting in your housing, and the most important question of them all, to not be wasting time, do you have clients that needs this service? Simple as day, y'all. Simple as day. Simple as day, y'all. That's it. You ain't gotta make it harder than what it is. That's basically it. Damn, give me a password. Health. Hold on, y'all. Oh, so I'm taking this stuff with me today. Sure not. Leave this here. Sure not. Now, what I was telling y'all just now, I forgot. Got sidetracked. I got sidetracked. Oh, sorry. Dang. I like people that be on point, bro. For real. I like people that be on point. Do you tell the clients that they are guaranteed on the wait list? How do you guarantee they on the wait list? Well, once they fill out your intake form, they're on the wait list, so that's guaranteed that they're on the wait list. Now, is it guaranteed that they will be get housing? Absolutely not. Who cleans the houses? The people that live there.
Jamal, the capital letters where I put it, there is or don't matter in the email. Like I have to tell him capital C and capital C.
It don't matter.
Or I could just tell him lowercase letters all the way.
It don't matter. Do you need to be licensed? I hear you speak about state coming in. Oh, you ain't hear me talk about no state coming in my house at all. Ain't no state coming in my house at all. Ain't no state. I don't deal with no state. Now, you talking about transportation? Now, you might have got me right there. I hate the state when I'm dealing with transportation. Someone was wanting a bed in Charlotte. I sent them a snapshot of your TikTok. Is that okay? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Usually, y'all, let me tell y'all about this page. Y'all be worrying about eviction. Y'all be like, eviction. Like, what's going to happen? I'm scared. I don't want to get caught with squatters. I don't want to do this. I want to go through that headache. I don't want to pay court costs. Oh, my gosh. People are not going to leave. What if they don't pay? Like, Y'all, listen, let me tell y'all this, right? People get a check, right, every month, right? Every month they get a check. So this is why we tell y'all to go after folks with guaranteed income. I'm not telling you to go after somebody that work at Amazon, or go put your flyer at a bus stop and somebody called you and they see your flyer. Now they in your house putting 40 back to their mouth. They in your house doing all this kind of stuff. You want them to get out. Now they giving you a headache. Those are not the type of people I'm be telling y'all to go get. See, this is where y'all get it missed and screwed, right? Y'all be listening to videos and y'all just be watching it. And then you know what videos do? It leave your brain going. That's what videos do. Instead of y'all coming in and getting the right information so you ain't got to be guessing and thinking about crazy stuff, y'all be wanting to be on the videos. So the videos will tell you like, damn, y'all put y'all life, right? Traditional tenant life into this business. And that's not what it is, because we not landlords, right? So you gotta push the two, right? You gotta push the two, right? You're not a landlord when you come in independent housing. You are a program provider. However, to answer your question, Blue Nate, you are going to tell the landlord exactly what you're doing because you need them to sublease. Now, you lie to the landlord and they come back on the back end and find out you got these many people in here and they don't want you doing that, they can kick you out on the spot. That's a breach of the lease. So make sure y'all keep it real. However, when you're not a landlord, though, so this is a program, y'all. This is a program, right? We're running a program. We're going to keep that mindset of a program. You don't follow the program rules, you get out of the program. That's what happened in programs. Right, that's just what happens in programs. Will you run across somebody that try to challenge you? Absolutely, y'all. It just come with the business, right? Everybody think they smart. Everybody gonna say something until you say something, right? That's why you make sure you have your paperwork, those documents that y'all need. Make sure y'all got those in order, because those is important. Those is important when it comes to, you know, you having to make moves and somebody thinking they outsmarted you. Like that squatter y'all talking about, right? That squatter y'all talking about, y'all gotta have y'all stuff in order. So that way when that person comes back and be like, well, I did this and I did this, but you also signed this right here saying that if you violate any type of rules in here, you got to go. However, sometimes, you know, you might get to the police and they might be like, oh, that doesn't work. We don't handle civil matters and you gotta go take that to court. Now, in the replay, I do show y'all other ways, you know, to get them out without physical contact or anything like that. It's not the physical. There's other ways to get them out, other hits and tips. But y'all know I'm transparent, and bottom line, y'all, bottom line, if this shit go down to the bottom line and they just give you a headache, I'm not telling y'all to fight these people. You do have to go to court to get them out. However, your agreement, you being a program, the judge gonna be like, dude, let's get them up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just simple as that. On the flip side, the people that we deal with, y'all, they're not trying to go to court. They're not going through all of those issues, y'all. Like, the furthest I had somebody ever take me was calling the police, y'all. That's the furthest I had somebody ever take me. Other than that, it don't really be a hassle like that. And those people that don't plan on paying, they out. They out. From the 25th to the 1st, that bed gonna be empty anyway, so you ain't even gonna have to worry about it. You're gonna have a whole nother problem worrying about filling that bed. That's gonna be another problem. So you ain't gotta worry about that. Other than that, people literally call you to pay you. Like, people literally be like, hey, I got your money, are you coming over? Another little thing they be doing, they be a little slick. They got a little, they be like, oh, my card is not working. It's not working today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pay you. You know what I do? Oh, don't worry about it. The bank open. The card don't work. The bank open. We go straight to the bank. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pick you up. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm coming to pick you up. Don't just be there when I get there too. Don't leave neither. Another tip I could give y'all, if y'all got people that, cause some people I take cash. If they have cash and these people tell you to come pick up that money, stop what you're doing and go pick up that money. Stop what you're doing and go pick up that money. Like, don't be BSing around, y'all. Because when people telling you that, they telling you that for a reason. Now, you sit here and play around and you act like you ain't gonna go pick up that money, and that money got a little dent in it when you go there to go get it, don't be mad at them people because they told you to come pick that money up. Y'all gotta understand, we is not dealing with people in a normal mindset. You know what I'm saying? When they get cash, that shit burn a hole through their pockets, so they be ready to spend it. Princess Jasmine, they can stay as long as they want. They can stay as long as they want. I just had somebody leave me. He was with me 2.5 years. So this is not like a transitional housing. That's why I tell y'all, like, yo, this not transitional housing. This ain't no boarding house. This ain't none of that. Like, you know, it's independent housing, y'all. It's a new form of what we got going on. You feel what I'm saying? It's a new form. People can stay as long as they want. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Good morning.
How you doing, man? Quick question.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you later. I'll see you in a minute. You fine. Listen, I printed this out, okay? It's printed on both sides of the page, but I went back and I checked the what I got it set on, right? And it has nothing, it's not even on both pages. So where can that be coming from, the printer?
Yeah, you gotta change the printer. You gotta change the printer settings. So when you click in and print it, it's gonna say print, but then it might have a tab that look like this. Hold on.
Because I did that on my end, so do I need to go?
So it may have a tab where you go file and you go print. I know here you might have to go to more settings. And then when you go down to more settings, that's not it. I know it should be up here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Because
oh, here it is. It say print on both sides. So you click right here and put print on one side.
So I need to actually print on one side.
Yeah, you got to go in the thing. So on the tab, right when you go to this tab to print the actual sheet, from the top, it's right under color. It should say print on both sides. But on the tab, you got to print on one side.
Check that out. Because I didn't have that problem in Friday.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
All right. Check it out.
As y'all can see, I'm tech support in here too. So I'll be out of here. As y'all can see, a whole bunch of technical stuff. People getting mad at me for emails and people getting mad at me for, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of jobs, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I do a lot of stuff. It's kind of crazy. Every person pays on the first or the day or the date when you get their benefits. So I'll let everybody pay on the day they get their benefits. That's why it's important to know. That's why it's important to confirm income. It's important to, know the days that they get paid. See, now I feel like I'm talking over stuff in my class. See, because this is stuff I go over in my class, like down to the T. Like I'll be like down to the T with y'all. So that way y'all can be able to, flourish when it comes to this. But yeah, it's up to you how you want to set your paydays. For me, I make life easy, y'all. I make life easy for me. I make life easy for my people, right? So I don't want anything to be difficult for them to be paying me. I don't want it to be difficult for them to be able to get their medication. I don't want anything to be difficult for them, because what becomes difficult for them becomes difficult for me, right? Because I am the person that they're going to call. They're not calling somebody else and saying, oh, well, this happened today and I want to get this situated. No, like your people, when you get these houses, your people literally depend on you, y'all. Like you definitely become a person that, you definitely become an emergency contact. I should say that. you become an emergency contact. So for your people. So like at the end of the day, I try to make life as easy as possible, especially when they come to getting paid. When they come to getting paid, I'm trying to make life as easy as possible. If you make life hard for you to get paid, y'all, you're not gonna get paid. You're not gonna get paid. You're not gonna get paid at all. Y'all. You're literally not gonna get paid. So like at the end of the day, make sure you got your ducks in order. Make sure you get the systems. That way you ain't stressing yourself out. That way you could go on vacation. I might take a little trip. But I ain't got to worry about nothing. It's all set. You know what I'm saying? It's all set and done. Do you run your businesses out of one of your homes? Absolutely not. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. I know I be seeing some people up here, some other creators, they be having their houses set up like, they be having their independent houses set up like group homes. I be bugging like, yo, what the hell is y'all doing? That's why y'all getting in trouble. Y'all got these shit set up like group homes. Like, y'all got desks in these shits, all these flyers all over the place and these communication boards. Like, this is why y'all getting in trouble, bro. This a thin line between independent housing and group homes and assisted living, y'all. It's okay to have you a little desk in there. I ain't saying you can't have you a desk. People might want to sit there, what you call it, but they be having this shit set up, cabinets, desks, all type of shit. Like, y'all ain't supposed to be having all that. Do you have a transportation service for your Come on, Lori, you know I run non-emergency transportation. 2 of my vans actually went down. One of the this shit is ironic, y'all. One of the transmissions went, right? I had to go get that towed back, and then one of the axles broke. So I got 2 vans in the back that's just sitting there. You're not supposed to have a communication board in the home. Honestly, I wouldn't have a communication board. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that, y'all. Like, you know, this is independent housing, y'all. Like, you use communication boards for group homes, assisted livings, and stuff like that. And then y'all be wondering why when the fire people come by, they be suspecting that this is a group home or assisted living because y'all be having all of this stuff up and y'all be having all of this crazy stuff going on. Like, I would think it's that too. Shit, me, I understand the other part of it. Y'all want it to look nice. I understand that part of it. I understand that. But if y'all want to put the resources in there, get y'all booklet. Go to Staples, get y'all booklet, put the booklet together and put that shit on the counter. Y'all want to get them stuff like that. Put that stuff in booklets. Let's stop having all that stuff all on the walls and stuff like that. I mean, it's up to y'all. Y'all can't do it. It's up to y'all. But like, for me, I don't do that stuff. I know y'all be looking, y'all be, oh, J House playing. No, y'all, I'm on guidelines. That's what I'm on. I'm on guidelines. I know that thin ass line between assisted living and a group home. People be calling the cops in my house. Fire trucks be there. Like, sometimes the ambulance be there. I be having social workers sometimes come popping up. Probation officers. Like, y'all, I don't have time for little things like that to be stirring people the wrong way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if y'all, like, when I bring them in, I get them resource packages, y'all. Like, a book. Like, it's like a book, a package. Like, you put it in. You can even staple that shit together. Put a safety clip on it. You know what I'm saying? But I know other creators be telling y'all to be doing all that, and for me, I just sit back and watch. But at the same token, like, if you came through me, like, you know, like, that's not a thing, y'all. Like, that's not something that we doing. It don't make sense. Like, you know, you want to have your house rules, put it in a piece of paper, get them the house rules, y'all. I'm not just putting, that's why y'all be like, oh, you need to put signs up in your house. And I'll be sitting on the other side of the comments looking like, hell no, I ain't doing that. Y'all tripping. Like, y'all tripping. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with having a desk in your house. Nothing wrong with having a desk. But the problem is when y'all start going further, all of these cabinets, desks, computers, y'all got all of the files in there. Y'all think y'all treating that shit like a group home. Like, somebody asked me the other day, where should I keep all of these files? At your house? With you? Like, what? That's what you should be doing? Like, that's crazy. My bad, y'all. It's okay, that's okay. Can you put up the rules? I'm saying you can put up the rules. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when I say, like, all right, so let me be more in detail, right? When I say y'all be having all this, people be having all this stuff on the thing. I mean, they be having, oh, this the exit sign. They be having this over here, like, so another sign here, or another sign here. Like your house rules, y'all. You got your house rules and the thing. You got it laminated. You got that up on the wall. That's cool. You got that by the desk. That's cool. A little paper too. That's cool. But they be having this set up. Oh, exit sign over here. This is this. This is this. A big ass file cabinet next to the desk in the living room. Like, what are you doing? Like, where are you going with this? Like, where you honestly going with this? Like, could you let me know? I keep telling y'all it's a thin line, y'all. It's a thin line. So the line is so thin that you got to make sure you on point. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell my, I see, you know, some people serving meals. That's all cool and dandy, but I always tell y'all, make sure those meals is donations. Those meals is not something that you doing. Like that's not a part of your housing. Like, that's not a part of your housing. I don't want y'all getting in trouble. I don't want y'all to have to shut down your house because y'all doing something out of the ordinary and now y'all can't bounce back. You feel me? Because it's gonna be hard to retract it. Like, oh no, I was just doing this. Nah, y'all. It's gonna be hard to retract that shit. They gonna be like, oh nah, you trying to do something under the. You know what I'm saying? When you just keep stuff how it's supposed to be, you ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about it. And I get it. You want to help your people. I get it. You want to do more for your people. I get it. 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 I'm telling you, I get it, y'all. I used to be bringing 2 meals a day over there. I used to be taking them to the bank. I used to be taking them to Walmart. I used to be like, those was my peoples. Like, I was chilling with them, y'all. Until, like, you know, I started to understand, like, oh, shit, I'm bugging. I'm going too far. I'm doing this. And then I started talking to other people. They like, yo, you doing a little too much, man. You got to kind of like, you know, where you start at is where you got to finish. So now I be trying to let y'all know where you start at is where you going to finish. So if you start out doing all of that crazy stuff, guess what? It's going to be hard for you to change it. And I'm living proof, y'all. I'm living proof. It was hard as hell for me to change it. Like, I literally took Mr. Kenny to the supermarket until the day he died, y'all. Like, just because I started out on doing that. Like, literally, Miss Schiller would literally call me to come bring some cleaning supplies. Even though I donate cleaning supplies, but she would literally call me to come get her so she could go with me to get the cleaning supplies. Why? Because I started that, right? So it's to the point where, like, she would, like, not catch an attitude, but, like, catch an attitude if I just bring the cleaning supplies. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, where you start at is where you finish at. Let me see. Let me ask some of y'all questions. What do you use for all your documents electronically filed? What do you mean, what do I use? What system do I use? I use something called Form Designer, if that's what you asking me. Yep, I use something called Form Designers. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you're new here, y'all trying to get started in independent housing, today is your day. You should be getting started today. If you're trying to get your time back, you know, relax, house some people, help people at the same time, create stability. I have a replay in my bio that'll help you out. What's today? Oh, I got that class. Good morning. This is a reminder that I got my inspection class tomorrow. My inspection's about to be, that's what's up. But if you're trying to get started, I have a replay in my bio, y'all. I walk you from A to Z. I show y'all everything y'all need to know. Then y'all be able to join the community. We have free monthly meetups. We actually got a meetup coming up on the 18th. Oh, shit, I might have to reschedule that. Oh, I gotta, damn, I might have to reschedule that meetup. I'm not gonna be there. I gotta go take this test. I'm glad I, just was telling y'all about it. Oh, man. I know the group gonna be mad, but it is what it is. I have to do it later on in the week. Damn. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change that, y'all. I can't do that shit on that day. Damn. I'm gonna have to change it. Well, it is what it is. Well, now that, damn, I gotta change that all the way around. Well, we're supposed to have a meeting on the 18th. It was supposed to be about all things business. The banker is coming, so if y'all in the community and y'all want to know about banking, this is gonna be a meetup that y'all need to be in. What cards y'all should be getting, how y'all should be setting up y'all bank accounts, and all this other extra stuff for business. What credit cards you should be able to get, all that. My personal banker is gonna come talk to y'all about that at the end of the day. I thought that would be good. I gotta change it. I know she's gonna be like, oh, I can't do it now. So I gotta figure out that, y'all. Damn, I ain't even know. But anyway, But yeah, so y'all should be joining, getting that replay, joining the community. That way you could be able to, up the score. At the end of the day, it's not just about housing, but it is a lot about housing. In that group, everybody pours into everyone. Make sure things get done. Of course, just like every other family, we be having little issues, but we get them ironed out. Keep it moving. Other than that, March 28th, y'all. March 28th. We 42 days away, I think, from Tampa. We gonna be in Tampa. We gonna get all into it. I tell y'all about them wraparound services. I got 2 people that's gonna come talk to y'all about wraparound services. So for all my people that started and been started and like saying, Jay, how can I get more money? Nah, this is gonna be your time. Like, this is gonna be your time to pull it up in the building so you can learn about wraparound services. We got a lot of people that started now in the community, so our meetups is about to spice up because I could talk about wraparound services now. Now that y'all can take advantage of what's going on. You feel me? Before, when we first started, a lot of y'all couldn't take advantage of it. So I wasn't telling y'all about that. That ain't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be sitting here pushing information to y'all that y'all can't use. That made no sense. Sasha, what's up? Hey, can everyone use a home address for mail? Yeah, I do. Roberts, I don't be tripping. I ain't have a problem with that. I know people, what you call it? But I don't be having a problem with that. I brought your partners, replay. Do you both follow the same procedure or operate differently? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? You talking about as far as housing? If you talking about as far as housing, yeah, we operate totally differently. If you talking about in the group, yeah, we operate the same. We don't want to accord in the group, but we talking about personal housing, yeah, it's different. Question, is it worth I have a 3-bedroom house that I rent for $1,900 to a single family? If I put one person in each room for $500 a person, that's $1,500 a month. So that's the thing is, Kenya, you're gonna put 2 people in there, 2 people in each room, right? So you put 2 people in each room, that look like a little $3,000 a month. However, if you can, if you only, if you could get a little bit more than $500, you put 2 people per room, that's $1,400 a room. If you get $700, you get $600, that's $1,200 per room. So you could kind of like add that up. When it comes to housing, yeah, we operate different. How much is the wraparound class? The wraparound class, it's not a class, so it's a meetup. So we're gonna do that at Tampa. So when we go Tampa, we meet in person, then y'all gonna learn about the wraparound services. I haven't done a class to the wraparound services because there be a lot of people up here trying to steal my stuff, y'all. I know y'all be up here watching other creators, they be sounding just like me. It's just that I don't go live that much, so I know y'all be hearing them sound just like me. I know y'all be like, damn, we just was on J Live and he was saying the same shit. Yeah, they literally take the words out of my mouth and do it. So I gotta be careful about like what I'm trying to offer y'all and what's my next moves. Like I literally can't be like announcing that jump on live too. And why does it say that? People on the back end be trying to take exactly what I be putting out and they be trying to make it into their own. I be watching your girlfriend. I love her. Who my girlfriend? I don't got no girlfriend. Hey Jay, I just got Lenny Replay before I discovered you. Will you still have access to your perks? And how do I know if I'm in the community? So you gotta go to independent housing community and then you can go to once you answer the questions, then you'll be able to request a group. Reaching out to BA homeless shelter hospitals to build a waiting list. Is that correct? Absolutely. People don't like to share a room. They think they should have the whole room for $750. Lori, I swear to God, you ain't never lied, Lori. And you know we could get to the bottom of that, boy. I be having arguments. Did I tell y'all I spazzed on the case manager over that? I spazzed on the case manager over that, y'all. With the Tampa meetup, do we get community and docs? That's not included in the Tampa meetup. However, you do get in the community, but you won't get I do be giving out gifts, so let me not say it like that. But I don't like. Come on, you making me spill the beans. But anyway, you won't get the docs. The docs you have to buy separately. You may get a replay if you come to the meetup. I'll be giving away free stuff, so you may get a replay. You definitely be able to get in the community as well, though. But I can't guarantee you a replay. You may though. I be giving away a lot of stuff, y'all. You may though. Especially if you come pull up on me in person, you definitely gonna get the maximum miles of my energy for sure. Just cause you showed up. You showed up for the cause. And people that show up, let me know that they for real action takers. Real action takers. Do you assign a house leader? If so, how do you determine them? And also, do you assign chores? I don't assign a house leader. I do have a house leader though, if that makes sense. I don't say, oh yeah, you my house leader. No, I don't do that. But I do have in my mind who can run the show, if that makes sense. Chores is assigned to everybody across the board. I let them do it as adults. It's only one season in my ghetto house where I had to literally assign chores to each and every person. Like, that was like a bad season. I had like kids. Like, it was like I had adults, but they was like acting like pure kids. Like, that was the only time like I really had to like structure like a board. I had like a little clipboard that had people the jobs you're supposed to do. I used to be going to upgrade that junk every 2 weeks. Like, that junk is crazy. Like, I did not like that at all. I'm going to use the second floor of my house, which has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. I'm going to take what I have and hold up. I'm going to take what I have and make it work until I get enough money to rent a place in. Man, I like what you got going, Gloria. That's what I'm talking about. Work with what you got and go move forward. Like, don't play around with this. Move forward. Get you some paper. Next thing you know, you might get yourself a house and put them people in there. You might go get yourself a condo. Put them people in your whole house. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, you gotta make it work how it work. That's what I'm with. Make it work how it work. Don't play around with it. Don't be sitting here telling yourself over and over, I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna start next week. I'm gonna start next month. This year, this is my year right here. I'm gonna get this going. Y'all just get started. Jesus Christ, just get started. Like, that's it. Just get started. I don't care if it's you thought of your business name today and you made you a logo. Go get started. I don't care if you went on Google Workspace and got you a business email today. I don't care if you don't got no foundation, but you started reaching out to local agencies just to see what happened. Right? I had somebody do that before. She was on my live. She was like, she just went and reached straight out to local agencies, y'all. And that shit forced her to get started. Like, they started calling her to fill out her waiting list. Like, what? They started calling her to fill out, to get intakes. Like, I was like, this is crazy. So my thing is like, y'all, stop worrying about everything else. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get out there and get started. Get out there and get started. But thing is keeping me back because if they move, I have to pay the rent due to the people wanting to move. Ain't nobody moving. You gonna treat your people good. Like, you can't when you saying it like that, it make me feel like you just trying to get a house so you can get some money. That's what it make me feel. Not saying that that's your avenue, but when people say things like that, that make me feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Reason being is because if I got this going on, right, and I'm telling you I'm doing housing, like I'm opening up the shop. Let me give you a perfect example. I'm opening up the shop, right? Yeah.
You're still doing it.
I'll come check it.
Okay.
I'm opening up the shop, right? Of course, it's about money. But at the end of the day, I gotta have some passion about what's going on over there for me to be doing that, right? Because at the end of the day, if all things fail, who have to be over there? Who have to get the shop done, right? At the same time, I'm trying to put myself in a position because y'all know there's other detail shops around here, right? Hey, right? Y'all know there's other detail shops around here. So when people come to my spot, I'm gonna make them feel comfortable, make them feel like, oh, nah, this is the place I want to be. Like, regardless, like, he treat us good over here. This is what's going on. This is a place I want to be. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if people ain't leaving unless it's like, you know, a problem or you just got a bad apple. Most times, y'all, especially the people that you get in the summer, the new move-ins that you get in the summer is locked in. I'm telling y'all. The winter move-ins, they're a little iffy. But your summer move-ins is locked in, y'all. So it just depends on how you treat people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it wrong. Don't get it messed up. I done had people come in, leave me. I had Miss Patty. She left me. She was here for 3 days. She said, this is not where I want to be at. I do not like it here. I said, all right. She really wanted to go to one of my other houses. I took her to the entry house, so I lost her. But it is what it is. But that lady was crazy anyway. But she was like, I do not want to be here. She called the Uber and got up out of here. Mind you, this lady begged me to come get her from a whole nother town. But when she was ready to leave, guess what she did? Called the Uber. So this is why I be telling y'all, I don't be going to pick them up like that no more. Because when they ready to leave, they know how to get gone. But when they want to come, they want you to baby them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's why I do not feel bad for certain things. I be telling y'all be like, oh, Jay, you could have, or you could have did that. No, I'm telling y'all this for a reason, because these people would take advantage of you. They take advantage of you. I'm telling you. They will take advantage of you. Damn, I don't even know. She don't smoke cigarettes. I'm gonna just put that shit. Jay, I think when we first start out, we are excited to have anyone, but as you go, you will find your people. I swear, that's how it goes. You gotta sort through your people. But when you first get started, you're right, Lord. You gotta fill your beds in. You gotta fill your beds in. As you start sourcing through people, you'll start seeing like, okay, this personality don't mix with me. And you know, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what this business helped me learn about myself, though. Yeah, this what you call it. This business taught me about what personalities mix with me and what personalities don't, right? Dealing with all of these different people, like I can literally be on the phone with somebody right now, right? And I can tell, like, they ain't gonna be a good fit for my housing, cause like me and this person ain't even clicking. I don't even feel the vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? So I can automatically tell that, like, that is crazy, like, it's crazy. And then you don't know that, you don't know this is happening until you sit back one day and you be like, damn, yo, how am I dissecting people like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I get it wrong, y'all. I'll be like, oh, this person was cool. Like, we have a good conversation. They get to the house, I'll be like, oh, hell no. I got to get rid of them. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get rid of them some way, somehow. So sometimes I mess up, you know what I'm saying? But most times I'm on point, you know. I could tell by a person's body language when they come to the door. I could tell. I'll be like, nah, they ain't going to make it. I could tell if they just here just because they ain't got nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? I could tell if they just genuinely want to be in the house. Like, it'd be a lot, man. Somebody said talk about the entry house. Right, that money lost in the way. I'm going to get started in inbox where I'm at with the whole thing. Do I need 30,000 to start? Nah, probably like 6K. My entry house, that's where I take everybody. So everybody that comes with me, when they first come, they go to my entry house. My entry house is so I can understand what type of person you are. I just have a lot going on right now. So me putting people this place, that place, this place, that place has been a headache for me, right? And that's just having multiple houses and trying to have your hands in other pots. So when you start multitasking, you gotta put systems in place. And for me, that was a system. So I put that house as an entry house. Everybody go there. I know what's going on. You know, most of my problems are there, so I don't have to be going to other houses and trying to figure out other problems. Another thing I ain't even tell y'all is that I'm having a drug problem over there, y'all. I'm having a big drug problem over there. Like, I done got rid of 2 people already. I got rid of one girl Thursday, and I got rid of another girl on Saturday. Well, the one girl, she went to detox. The other one said she wasn't going to detox, so I told her she can't stay with me. But yeah, they bringing the drugs in, y'all. They over there getting high. I'm like, what? My honeycomb snitch was like, I don't want to be a snitch, but they're in here getting high, and it might trigger me. I was like, who getting high? She told me. I said, oh, yeah? Say no more. Yup. So, that's that. And then, in my duplex, it's a lot of shit people gonna be telling y'all. That's why I tell y'all, man. Get the replay. Get the replay. So y'all could, if you genuinely want to start this business, get the replay. So you could get it started the right way. Marquay, what's up? So you can get it started the right way. So you can set your expectations where they supposed to be. So you're not just all over the place. So when problems happen, you have somebody to bounce off of and really get, things situated. Because it's a lot of moving pieces that these people be up here telling y'all, and then they leave y'all stranded, right? Y'all buy a course and then y'all off on y'all own, or y'all gotta go through a Discord, and these people damn near don't even answer the Discord. So now you stuck in the Discord, don't know what to do next, and you just stuck there, right? You just stuck there, like you just literally stuck there, like y'all literally like. Getting with the right person is super important, y'all. I'm just telling you, and that's not me telling y'all for it to be me, honestly. But I'm just telling y'all, getting with the right person in this business is super important. It's not a game, y'all. Like it's literally the difference between making it and breaking. Like literally. Like just a little difference between in between you should get the house first or you should not get the house first. Like should you or should you not get the house first? That's a make or break question, y'all. And of course all of y'all know my answer, and of course y'all know all the people that's up here, TGI, of course y'all know they got my answer. But that's a make or break question, y'all. That's make or break. You building that waiting list. Nobody was telling y'all about building the waiting list. Nobody was telling y'all that. They was telling y'all go get the house first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm one of the first ones to like really be telling y'all straight up about what the hell is going on. But, we got other people that's on the waves now, and they all jumping on that waiting list first. So next time y'all on their lives, I want y'all to ask them, right? Why do we have to get a waiting list? What's the point of the waiting list? The answer they gonna tell y'all is so you can see people on paper first before you see them in person, so you can know where your money at. Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost done with this shit. Thank God. But overall, I like to tell y'all the dark side. I like to tell y'all the light side. I like to tell y'all everything what's going on. I like to set y'all expectations for exactly what y'all needed, where it needs to be. That way y'all not thinking things that is not that. $1,200 a bed for a veteran. Y'all, Google. Somebody go on Google, right? I just told you the answer. You got the answer? So I want you to ask them that question when you go up there. They're gonna tell y'all the same answer I was just telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's just like but anyway, it is what it is. But look, this is what I want y'all to do, right? This is what I want somebody in the chat to do. Somebody in the chat, go on Google and Google how many veterans in the world get 100% benefits. I want y'all to Google that. Somebody come back up here and tell me the answer. Somebody Google that and tell me the answer. How many veterans in this world get 100%? Because they be up here telling y'all. I'm about to break down a couple things that people be up here telling y'all. Anybody got the answer? Nobody got the answer for me? Do you need 1.3 million? 4 million in the entire United States. 25%, right? So you got 25%. That's the number I was looking for. 25% of veterans, overall veterans, get 100%, right? 100% is like 4,000, 3,000, something like that. It's around that range, right? So I like Ms. Williams. When you a math teacher, I like how you breaking that down, right? So to her thing is just roughly 1 out of say 4 to 5 people, right, get 100%, right? So where's all these veterans with this $1,200 to be paying for a bed, y'all? Like, come on, y'all. Across the world, y'all. Like, it's not that many veterans that's getting 100%, right? Now, another thing I need to do, right? Google how many homeless veterans to date. Of course, it's not gonna be all the way accurate, but you're gonna get another number, right? So if y'all just start breaking down the numbers that these people be telling y'all and certain stuff, and you be like, wait, how is that possible? Like, you getting $1,200 from each veteran? Like, where are you calling to get these veterans? Like, where are they paying you $1,200 a bed? Right? $1,200 a bed. Now, in California, that makes sense, y'all. I got a mentee right now. She get $1,000 a bed. She's in California, though. Her rent for a 3-bedroom is like $4,000. Does that make sense? Absolutely makes sense, y'all. But you mean to tell me you in Alabama, none of my Alabama people, or Ohio, or Detroit, right? You in these places, but you got veterans that's coming through paying you $1,200 a bed. Come on, y'all. Like, at some point, at every point, we gotta make this shit make sense. They be telling y'all, oh, re-entry, do re-entry. I'm do re-entry populator. I want to help people from prison. All cool and dandy, right? I'm all with it. I'm all with for the fellas that come home, the females or the fellas that come home, they need a second chance and all of this stuff like that. Y'all, they be broke as hell. I'm telling y'all, they be broke as hell. They don't be having no money. Now, same ratio. Maybe 1 out of 5 might come out. They might have some money, right? They might have some money. They might have a support system. They have somebody want to sponsor them. All cool and dandy. Majority of them, y'all ain't got no money. So if y'all willing to take care of a grown ass man or a grown lady for some time until you can, like, you know, find out how to get them funds, be my guest. But y'all be so hooked up into that, oh, re-entry. Because people be, oh, I house people from prison and I do this from prison. Y'all, them people from prison, when they come home from prison, they is out on your ass. They gone. Y'all, them people ain't been home in years. They is gone. They is gone. No sooner they get their feet up under them, they is gone. They out. So, like, y'all, stop chasing certain things. Like, stop chasing just seniors. Stop chasing these people from prison. Chase people who get a check. Put that in your mindset. I want everybody to say this with me. I chase people who get a check. I'm not chasing a category. Like, y'all chasing a category. Y'all chasing a demographic, a population. Like, that's what y'all chasing. I'm chasing a check, right? That's what I'm chasing. I'm chasing the people who get a check. That's it. Like, who get a check? Who get a check? Who gets a check? I don't care if it's SSI, I don't care if it's disability, I don't care if it's retirement, I don't care if somebody want to sponsor you. Who get a check? That's what it is. Everybody in the chat type, who get a check? That's who we chasing. Who get a check? You're not chasing no seniors, veterans. I don't care if you a senior. I don't care if you a veteran. I don't care what you is. As long as you get a check, we good. As long as you over 27 years old and you get a check, that's what we on. Y'all gotta stop being so hooked up into this clickbait, like this clickbait stuff. Stop being hooked into that, y'all. Like, stop being hooked into who get, you know, this clickbait. So, I was veterans. They can pay me $1,200 a bed, cap. I have people straight home from prison and they come home with a check, cap. Like, don't get it messed up. You do got some people, y'all, that be in prison. They be hustling in prison. They've been in prison so long. Yes, they come out with a check. That's cool. But the people that, y'all, and you gotta know, the people that's coming home with a check already got their mind set up and moved and where they going, y'all. If you got money, you got your mind set up where you going. It be the broke people that don't be having nowhere to go that be thinking, I'll take the program. I gotta do what I gotta do. As soon as they get out and they get their feet wet or get the other head wet, they gone, y'all. They gone. I'm telling y'all, they gone. So when I'm telling y'all we chasing people who get a check, gotta tell y'all the type of people I house, right? I'm not looking for homeless people with the sign. That's not what I'm looking for. Like, I'm not looking for him. Like, he doesn't want help. That's a bum. He doesn't want help. I'm looking for homeless individuals that need help. One lady out here advertised $20K months with independent housing with one house. It's capped. That's capped, y'all. I broke it down for y'all earlier. You're gonna make $1,500 to $2,000 off a house. If you're in the Midwest area, it may be a little lower. So let me put it in other terms. Because it ain't just the Midwest area. Because Cincinnati got high ass rent. So let me not put it in those terms. Let me put it in these terms. If you paying $700 rent, you can make $700. If you paying $1,500, you can make $1,500. So whatever you paying rent, you can double. You know what I'm saying? You can make that. Now, you can make way more than that, but that's just minimum. So set expectation on that. So say if, hey, boom, I'm getting I'm gonna pay $1,700 rent for this house, right? Automatically in your mind, look at it and say, hey, I want to make $1,700, right? That's just automatically. So whatever you paying in rent, that's what you want to make in profit. So that's the easiest way I can break it down for y'all. That's the easiest way I can break it down for y'all. Yes, I like to take people that's 27 and older. That's the simplest way. That's how I started. I was going to the homeless camps, and that's definitely not the way. No. You don't go to homeless camps. People don't have no money. We looking for who get a check. That's what I'm looking for. Who get a check? You ain't get no check. You ain't got no sponsor. You ain't got nobody that care about you, that don't want to see you in the streets, but they just don't want you in their house. I can't help you. I'm sorry to say, y'all, it's not that, like, it's hard. Now, don't get me wrong. I took people in and they ain't had no money and they was waiting to get the money. Yes, I have. Has that bit me in the butt sometimes? Yes, it has. So it's things like, yes, I try to help people, but overall, y'all, they got to help us help them. And that's just the bottom line. Yes, we can extend the arm some, but at the end of the day, Spectrum, Duke Energy, these people don't want to hear, oh, I just took 2 people that don't got no money. They don't want to hear that. Like, at all. Like, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Yeah, if she up here advertising that she making $20K a month off of one house, that's cap. That's cap, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all why it's cap. And I'm gonna tell you the only way it's not cap. Only way it's not cap is if she got bunk beds all through that house. Even with a 5-bedroom, you can only possibly fit 10 people in there. At $700 a bed, y'all, that's $7,000. If you put an extra 2 people in there, you're gonna have $8,400, right? At that max. We just talking about regular housing, y'all. That's just basic common sense ass knowledge, y'all. The biggest house you probably rent traditionally for us common, y'all. I'm not nobody special. I'm just on the other side of the screen than y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So commonly, the biggest house we can really rent, honestly, is 5 bedrooms, unless we in somebody else type of neighborhood where they got like big families and stuff. And honestly, they ain't having this type of housing in those type of neighborhoods. So that's the number one reason why it's capped. At 5 bedrooms, you can possibly fit 12 beds, right? You can possibly fit 12 beds without it being super cluttered in there. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. That you got I don't know what city she's in, so let's give it the benefit of the doubt that you got a basement. In the basement, just say you fit another 3 people in the basement. At that point, you got 15 people in the house. 15 times 700, right? Let's do the math, y'all. Somebody put 15 times 700 in the chat for me. What's the answer? What's the answer, y'all? That's a lot of people in one house only for 1 or 2 bathrooms. Exactly, Q baby. What's the answer, y'all? 15 times 700? Somebody type the answer in for me. All right, so 15 times 700 is 10.5, right? That's 10.5. So, okay, so we almost to 20,000, Q baby, right? We almost to 20,000. However, we ain't take no expenses out of that money. So 700 times, 15 beds, 10.5. You got to take expenses out of it. Of course, it's 15 people in there, y'all. So the bills is gonna be a little bit, high and up there in range, right? There's no way, y'all. It's cap. That's what I'm telling y'all. Stop listening to these people. Not saying you listening to these people because you brought it up, but still, like, god damn, these people be capping y'all down for clickbait, and y'all just be clicking that shit and buying it. And then the thing is, right? Nah, she said she's not doing assisted living. She says ILF. She says specifically ILF. And if she's doing ILF, she's not making no 20 bands off one house. That shit is cap. But anyway, another thing that they do to y'all, right, is that they give y'all this clickbait, and then the thing is they give y'all this clickbait, and then they give y'all a small ticket price like $27, $28, right? And y'all all going there like, oh yeah, we gonna get it, we gonna get it, we gonna get it, we gonna get it. That shit be dead. I pitched my script and got 10 people to say yes. I'm actually looking for at house 3 today. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. They be bugging. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Read between the lines. She ain't stacking nothing. She said one house, Natasha. That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta read between the lines. We know that the TikTok streets, Facebook streets, are flooded with independent housing, teachers. So y'all just be careful out here in these streets, man, for sure. If people can't answer y'all questions straight up, like, or just be straight up with you and tell you that they not gonna answer the question, because I'll literally tell y'all I don't answer insurance questions or no screening questions. I don't answer those. Or they can't show y'all the facts, y'all. Just keep it skating, y'all. I'm telling y'all, just keep it skating. Ain't no big deal, because then y'all get misled, y'all get the wrong information, and then y'all set yourself up wrong, and then y'all have to come to, a community like mine and get yourself set up right, and then now you pushing yourself back. So, honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm about to get out of here in a little bit, because y'all definitely held me down, be putting these things in. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? I'd rather y'all take action off live, bump y'all head, go through all these trials and tribulations, then get the wrong information from somebody. Because you know why? The reason why I say that is because if you get the information for somebody, you absolutely believing in that, right? And you're not thinking for yourself no more after that, right? After that, you got the playbook. You just gonna follow the playbook as you should, right? You're not doing something wrong, but following the wrong playbook could put you in a crazy position. How you spitting out more money than you actually need to, especially when it comes to getting the house first, y'all. Like, I don't care who up here took that thing from me, y'all. That's something that y'all literally need to, stick to. Do not get the house first unless you already own a property. You already got a property. You decided to use the property that you in so you can move on to something bigger and better. That's cool. But if you in your house and you don't have no desire to use what you live in right now to house these people, do not go sign a lease before you know what's going on with the local agencies. Like, you do not have to have you do not have to build a waiting list, 20, 30 people, y'all. Like, go out and see what's going on first. Like, please go out and see what's going on first. Like, I know these people, oh, you do this, you do this, you do this. Y'all, go through the channels, y'all. Go market, hospitals, community centers, Salvation Army. Like, go market, y'all. Like, go market. Don't just take my word for it. Literally, go out there, y'all, and go reach out. Like, Jay, definitely do not get the house first. Lesson learned. Tracy, you got the house first, and you in the community, too. But, yeah, like, don't, y'all, please, like, please. Like, it's so many people. It's gonna be so hard for me to help you at that point, y'all. Like, it's so hard for me to help you at that point. Like, it's like, unless you literally book 4 or 5 coaching calls, like, I'm not gonna be able to help you get out of that situation. I had a house in closure. Why you closing, Miss A? I started my house and now I'm moving them in the house for 5. Let's go. Said, I wish I knew this. I wish I knew this in 2023. Nah, for sure. I wish I would be able to. I wish I would have went viral faster. I don't know. Like, I literally didn't plan to go viral. Like, I just was posting what I do, like, as a daily routine. Like, that was just that. But, like, I wish I could help a lot of y'all earlier. But what I'm saying to y'all is that, like, just on a serious note, I know I be joking around a lot. I know I play around a lot. But on a serious note, y'all, like, don't let people put the pressure on you to get the house first. And I know some of these case managers be like, well, we can fill the house. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. If you don't have a house yet, or you don't have any room, if you had room, I could have did this, or I could have did that. Yeah, what's on black and white matter, right? I could tell you anything, but when I really put that person on your intake form or on your waiting list, that's when it's a real game. Okay, now we on the game. Now we on the ball. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not only you. You got a witness. You took somebody's and you put them up here. So that means you actually spoke to somebody. It's not you not just telling me, oh, I know Mary and she might need a room, right? Nah, you actually went and got Mary, filled out this application, and sent it in to me. So now I know you got something going on. You feel what I'm saying? Versus, oh yeah, this is a great thing you got going on. I like that. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of people here that can use that service. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Like, don't go off of that. Like, the promo code, damn, that's a good thing for telling y'all. So, y'all, if y'all get any of the packages or the replay, the promo code is ACTION, all uppercase, action. So y'all could definitely get it for a discount. That's my promo code. The promo code stay up there forever, so I don't never take it down. I just be forgetting to promote it. Because I really don't be coming up here to promote like that. I really be coming up here to chop it up with y'all. But that's just how it be. I got the house first, just not really knowing. I didn't sign anything, but I have landlords that are interested. Yeah, cool. Don't sign that yet. Just keep them in your back pocket. Keep those relationships. You're gonna need those relationships. But now, get down to the nitty gritty and reach out to your local agencies. Reach out to your local agencies because that's where you're gonna find out where your money coming from. And without that, it's no business, y'all. Yeah, that's crazy. Who gave millions to homeless shelters? I need some of that. Needed to hear this, Jay. Nah, no problem. I just be trying to tell y'all the real and the raw of it, y'all. Like, at the end of the day, I just be trying to tell y'all, I know y'all be wanting to go get this house. I know y'all be wanting to go get started. But, y'all, like, a landlord is into making money. So they gonna sell y'all that. Like, even if you don't need it, like, even if you don't need something, like if you go to the oil change shop, right? When you get an oil change, they bring out this filter, they bring out the windshield wipers and all of that, right? Oh, you need this. Even if you don't need it, they be like, oh, you need this. You want to take this, right? So y'all got to think of a landlord the same way. Even though sometimes y'all be getting those, but y'all, a landlord that wants some money, you don't know what type of situation he in. He might need your money to get past the situation. So he don't care if you got people or not. As long as you telling him he got guaranteed rent, guess what? That's what he care about. That's all he care about, y'all. So why should I care? You telling me you giving me guaranteed rent. Why should I care if you have people in here or not? You already told me that. You know what I'm saying? But you as an investor, right? Because this is an investing. Once you're doing a business, you are an investor. You got to know what's going on. You got to know the risk factors. You got to know what's in your hand. Ain't nobody playing poker and going all in and not knowing what they got in their hand, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely a lot of ways where you can get in touch with what you need to get in touch with. You're the realest on here for real. Thank you for all that you do. Each one teach one. Now, I don't have a problem. I appreciate that for sure. Yeah, I don't have a problem telling y'all. I just don't be wanting y'all to get in bad situations. I never want one of y'all to come up here and be listening to me and then go take action and now you in a bad position. You feel me? I don't want that on my conscience. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I tell you the right thing now and you do the wrong thing, that's on you. I'm in Tampa. The case managers are saying the funding has gotten cut to house these people. You ain't worrying about them giving you no funding. You just want them to send you some people. What the hell? Tell her, we coming to Tampa too, March 28th. Make sure you pop out. But tell them case managers in Tampa that you talking to, you ain't worrying about them giving you no funding. You looking for the people that got the check. You got the replay? Let's go. Let's turn the hub. So I don't know if you was up here earlier, but we was typing in the chat. Look for people who get a check. That's what we looking for. So we ain't looking for no agencies to give us no funding. That's not what we looking for. We looking for them to give us the people that got the funding, and that's the clients. That's what we looking for. So don't be up here letting people tell y'all that they getting paid by Medicaid or they getting state payments and they running independent housing. Y'all, they lying. I got my VIP ticket for Tampa. Let's go. We're going to be on the boat, too. We're going to be on the boat out there. Yeah, we got brunch. Brunch going to be that Sunday, too. So if y'all coming to Tampa, brunch going to be that Sunday. So don't leave before 3 o'clock. Don't book a flight before 3 o'clock. We're going to get all into it at brunch, too. At the Tampa meetup, we're going to be talking about wraparound services. We're going to be talking about how y'all should file these taxes. I got my tax lady coming. So I ain't supposed to be telling y'all all of that, but y'all be wanting to know. Y'all be wanting to know the hype. So I be trying to surprise y'all, but y'all be wanting to know the hype. So that's what's going on in Tampa, y'all. We're going to be on the boat. We're going to talk about some wraparound services. We're going to talk about independent housing, of course. We're going to talk about independent housing, of course. We're going to talk about taxes, because you know we in the tax season. It's just starting to pop off for all the business owners, so y'all can know how to do that. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on out there, man. Probably talk about the real estate. I'm trying to see if she gonna come through. If she gonna come through, then we're gonna be talking about some real estate in there as well. Just basically how to buy the property with no money. So, yeah, it ain't just about independent housing, y'all. But I gotta go to my next spot. I'm done right at the time I needed to be done, which is 10 o'clock. Perfect. I've been in here since 7 o'clock. I just turned the camera on like 8. I mean like 7:30 or something like that. But I've been in here trying to get this done. But I appreciate y'all chilling with me for 2 hours, y'all. Hopefully the gems I dropped on y'all today. Hopefully the gems I dropped on y'all today help y'all in the future, for sure. Like I said, if y'all want to join the community, the only way to join is to get the replay, book a call. My marketing call is on sale right now. It's a game plan call. I'll market with you. If you just got questions, you can book that call as well. I definitely appreciate all of y'all for coming up. Tampa meetup is March 28th, the weekend. So March 28th. So we're going to be there. March 28th is the main event. That's where we're going to be talking about all the wraparound services and all of that. And then March 29th, we're going to have brunch. That's how we're going to settle out our day. And, you know, just vibe. Been doing this for 25 years. It's not as easy as people think, but can be smooth for real. You keep structure. I swear, it could be smooth. So, yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. For everybody that's in the group, I got to reschedule that meetup, y'all. I got to go do this inspection, or my shop ain't going to be able to do inspection. I ain't going to be certified. So I got to go do that, and I took the night class. So, I might be out of there in time, though. I got to check. If I'm out of there in time, I'll do it. I think it's from 5 to something. I don't know. I'll check. I'm going to check all of that out. But I'll let y'all know. But like I said, appreciate y'all for coming through. It's always a vibe. When we link up. Make sure y'all join the community. And I'll see y'all later, alright? I should be at 20,000, but it's okay. Thank you, y'all. What's your charge for your class? So if you look in my bio, you'll see my stand store, and it's better for you to just grab the documents and the replay, Mikey. Use the discount code ACTION. You get a discount. It's probably the best option, but you can just get the regular replay too. That'll help you as well. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later, alright?